Hello, everybody. I kind of messed up on the last video. So while I'm waiting to see if more people come on this one, I'm going to delete the other one because it's messed up. So let's see if I can actually delete it. I wish I had a stylo pen. I had one and I gave it away because it was really nice and I gave it away as a present to someone that I love. So in the meantime, while people may be coming on. It's kind of early in the morning, at least where I live, so people may not even be up. But I'm going to delete the one I did previous to this one, if I can figure it out. Okay. So I got 3 views on the other one. That's strange. How do I delete it? And if anybody's watching, I'm not on the screen where the live is, so I can't see the chat or anything. I'm trying to figure out how to delete the last video. And I apologize that I'm up so close, but as some of you know, I can't see. This is about the worst I can possibly look. No makeup. I have a little lipstick on. I'm now going to put on my glasses so I don't have to get too close. So I should do a makeover video because I look so horrible right now. All right, so I'm trying to figure out how to delete the video that I just, your videos that I just uploaded because I kind of messed that one up. It's not there. Oh, live. Those are the lives. Oh, here we go. This one. Can I delete that one? Okay, I'm on the page with all the videos. I can't see the delete button. Oh, that is strange. They've changed. All right, well, I already got a like on the last one. Thank you, whoever liked it. I didn't even finish. It was a messed up video. I'd like to delete it. I cannot find the delete. Can I not delete it? I mean, it's not the end of the world if it stays up, but it's kind of messed up video. How do I do it? Sorry, guys, about if anybody's on right now. Okay, I have the video list here. I would like to delete it. Oh, here we go. More actions. Delete forever. Oh, am I sure? Yes, I am. I'm deleting it. I understand deleting is permanent. You know what I did, though? This one I don't mind. I had some photos in my Google Photos storage. And there were some of my parents from years ago, like 10 years ago. I took such a lovely picture of them. And it was on my Google. I never shared the photo. It's nowhere else. And one day I was cleaning out my Google and it said, I cleaned it out. The thing popped up that said, this will be deleted forever. Are you sure? I said, yes. And guess what happened? You can imagine. After I did that, I realized that I had deleted that photo of my parents. And I had not shared it anywhere because at least if I would have shared it on Facebook or somewhere, Instagram, anywhere, I would still have it. It pains me. And I still have my parents. And of course, I can still take pictures of them. And I have taken pictures of them. But that was such a beautiful picture. This is not deleting. Oh, it deleted. There we go. So that's that. I still have a memory of the picture in my head, and that's where it will remain. Oh, I almost want to cry a little bit, especially since my whole life I've not really gotten along that great with my mother. We love each other very much, but she and I are so much alike. We're like, as far as personality, we don't look that much alike, but personality-wise, I guess I got her genes. We're both hyperactive, argumentative. On YouTube, I try to keep myself calmer. But if you knew me outside of YouTube, you don't necessarily want to know me, because if you like me on YouTube, you would probably be disappointed to know my real personality. I'm very hard-headed, stubborn, opinionated sometimes. I also believe, like, when I'm opinionated on something firmly, it's because I feel that I've thought about it. I've thought about all sides of the issue. I've learned more, investing. So when I finally am in a situation where I've decided to uh, where I've made up my mind, I'm pretty firm. It's hard to get me to budge. I mean, if new information comes up, of course I'll reconsider, but there are certain issues that really, the new information that comes up about the issue, doesn't matter what the issue is, only reaffirms what I already felt. That's how I see it. So anyway, that's who I am. And like I said, if I've lost some subscribers since I've started being more vocal, which is why on YouTube at least, I don't want to be vocal. But perhaps some of the people who know me on YouTube, you can Google me and find me on other social media. And on other social media, I'm quite vocal. So, but anyway, that's not the point of this video. I'll be right back. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm right here. I'm getting something. So I thought I would just, I go through phases where I feel like doing videos. And then other phases I don't want to come near the video. So I think when I get very, very enwrapped in politics, I stay off of YouTube. I'm getting to the point now where I'm calming down a bit. I've let it out, I've argued, I've discussed, I've debated, and so I'm kind of getting it out of my system. And I'm quite public at this point. So, before I decided to just be so vocal about my political views, I thought about it. It's not like I just, lost it. But I thought about it. I said, okay, I could lose my job. I could lose subscribers. I could lose friends. And actually, I haven't lost my job, but I have lost friends and subscribers. And losing friends hurts. Losing subscribers hurts a little bit because, but you don't know who they are. I mean, I have, about 800 subscribers on this channel. Losing some, it hurts. It always kind of, I don't know if I want to say it hurts, but it, you wonder, oh, that's too bad, but whatever. But yeah, losing friends, even if they're friends you haven't seen in 20, 30 years, some of them, they were high school friends, still, it kind of hurts. So, but I thought all about that before I decided to become very vocal. And I've been radicalized. I have been radicalized. I was middle leaning right, and now I've gone way far right. I'm very far right, which doesn't mean I'm racist, doesn't mean I'm a white supremacist. It just means that I've become more firm in the issues that I once was always firm about internally. I said, well, it's a tough issue. Maybe I should just keep my opinions to myself and all that. And for a while, that's good. Sometimes that's good when politics are more level. But we've gone to extremes on both sides, and there are third and fourth and fifth sides too that people aren't talking about. It's like we've become a country of two parties and two extremes. So I finally said, well, the only way is to push back. In my head, I think that's what I'm doing. So I've gone way to the extreme, to the right, which is scary for some people who have views of the right that are not true necessarily. While you do have people on the right who are what people say, you have people on the right who are not what people say. We're just more conservative. We believe in different ways of investing money, etc. Sorry again, I'll be right back. Sorry. Meanwhile, I'll wait for more people to come on. And those of you who are already here, maybe start chatting or put a couple of things in the chat so the people who come on know that I'll be back. I keep on, sorry. I'm right here. I'll be right back. Maybe, oh, you know what? I'm going to put in the chat. I might be 5 minutes because, my parents are old. My parents are old. They sometimes need help. So I'm going to put in the chat. I will, is it working? Okay. I will be back in, I'll say in 2 minutes, which of course, once they're in here, it'll be less than that. So, okay. Yeah, my father's very old. They're both old. I just, these people. Still here, still here. I'm right here. I'm coming. Coming. I'm in Miami. I leave Tuesday, so I think a little bit later today I'm going to go to the beach because tomorrow I'm meeting a lady I know. She's a friend. She's a friend. I don't have many good friends, but she's a lady I knew when I was in Miami. I did some volunteer work, and that's how I met her. And I connect with her, which for me, although I seem so personable on YouTube, I'm actually kind of a solitary person, and too much going out and too much friends, and I get a little overwhelmed. So anyway, so I'm going to do a few things now, and I have some makeup. I have some new makeup, which some of you like. So I'll do that, and also I'm going to do a reaction video. I will then. I'm from the UK, so I don't know much about American politics. Oh, good. I mean, right now, this is not America. What's going on here right now it's just, never mind. I don't recognize this country anymore. I was born into a country where you could say anything. Of course, it's not polite to always say what you think, but you wouldn't get fired for saying certain things. Of course, really extreme things, that I think you should get fired. But, I don't know. I don't recognize this country anymore. I don't. And we'll leave it at that. So, I have a few things, but first of all, I bought some makeup. This is, I don't know if some of you know, Kat Von D is a tattoo artist. I was saying in the previous video before I got. And I needed foundation. I don't have problem with inexpensive makeup, drugstore makeup, for the most part, eyeshadow, when I use makeup. Like the pandemic, I haven't used makeup practically in 2 years, maybe a little lipstick. I mean, look at me. I would never, in the past, I never would have come on video looking like this. But I guess as time goes on and I'm getting older and I figure, well, yeah, a little makeup helps, but at this point, what can you do? You can get a few, you know, procedures. I'm scared to go under the knife. I will never get plastic surgery where they cut you. Never. But there are some treatments that you can get at the beauty salon now that are minimally invasive. They entail maybe a little bit of surface level puncturing with very small needles, or there's one called radio frequency, which is sort of an electricity, but they don't invade. Although some of them could actually deform you, even so, there's less danger of it. But they like they kind of melt fat. Body cool sculpting, I think it's called. I've never tried it. I probably never will. Where they sculpt your body with some heat that I guess melts the fat through the skin. I'm sort of making it up, but it's so if they do it improperly, you can actually end up all lumpy and deformed. So but it's not invasive as far as they don't cut you open and stuff. So there was my tangent. But anyway, so as far as makeup, I don't spend a lot, but as in foundation, I think at my age, you have to spend a little more if you're going to use foundation, which I need. So Kat Von D I liked because I saw that I just gotta, okay, what's that? All right, I'm getting some other messages from, so there was a special deal where you paid one price and it was much less than if you bought them individually. And I got I haven't even opened some of them. So they gave you all in one. I think there was even a fifth thing that they sent. But anyway, they send you a hydrating primer base. I'm trying to be like those makeup YouTubers. They put their hand behind. I'm not sure why they do that. Maybe because they think it'll be better focus. So this is hydrating primer base. I got the light 42 warm. That's the color that matches my skin. She has all different. She has from very dark to very light. So all races. This is the foundation. Base, when I was younger, base didn't exist. I mean, to me, base seems just like a moisturizer. So we got that. I don't remember what I paid even. Blotting powder in my color is light. Just to blot if there's any shininess. And then it came with a edge foundation brush. This is to I guess spread the foundation on. I have never done that. Foundation I've always put on either with my fingers, clean fingers, or with a special kind of sponge, a makeup sponge. But these days I see all the makeup YouTubers using brushes to put on foundation, which is strange to me, but that's what they do. Because I think brushes for me used to always be just for dry, like powder makeup. So here's the brush. It's very nice. It came included. I might not have ordinarily ordered it. Oh, it's kind of soft and stiff at the same time. But since it came included, I decided to buy it. I don't know if I even brought, I don't think I even brought eyeshadow. All right, so while maybe we wait for more people, I'll do this. I'm going to do a reaction video, which I may do anyway soon if nobody else comes on. But it's white, so that's why To me, it just looks like moisturizer. I don't pre-base. What's in it? Another thing I like, the reason I bought Kat Von D, two reasons. First of all, she has a lot of tattoos all over her body. And I saw um, a video one time where she covered her entire body with her foundation. I think it was her foundation. And it covered her tattoos. And she looked like she had no tattoos. They did her whole body. And she just was like with no tattoos. So I said, "Oh, that's good because I have some scarring on my legs. I've had problems when I depilate all my life, pretty much all my life since I've started shaving or depilating my legs. Um, I always had a problem where it would get irritated and get infected, and I've always had to be very careful. And I used to be able to use Nair or some kind of cream, and it wouldn't get irritated too badly. So I was using that for a long time. I would sometimes shave and go through the problem, and then it would leave kind of flat scars. Thank goodness, at least they're flat. And over time, they eventually lost the dark color, and it would be like a white scar on my leg. So, okay, it's not the worst, but it's still a little embarrassing to go out in shorts or in a shorter or even in a midi skirt, which is just slightly below the knee or sometimes halfway down your leg. That's a midi skirt, they call it. You would still see the bottom portion of my legs, which was the part where I have all the scarring. So I thought to myself now that I would buy the foundation, and it's a nice amount, so I could also use it in the summer or when it's warm to, make my legs look a little bit nicer. I would cover them up a little. I tried it the other day since I'm in Miami, and it works pretty well. So, one second. I'll be right back. Sorry. Here I am. Oh, I'm kind of sleepy still. I got up early. I couldn't sleep, and now I'm kind of getting sleepy. Um, so I'll try this. So that was one reason, because it covers very well scarring. Also, since I don't know, I guess I'll try it now. I tried a little the other day, but I didn't put very much on. The other reason I like it because she's a vegan, she's into animal rights, all that. So I know that her products are cruelty free. So that's another. And they're not cheap, but like I said, it was on sale. I wonder if I have to shake it. I'll put this back on. It comes with a sort of a cover. Shake it just in case. So yeah, that's one thing. Whatever makeup I buy now, I until recently I was buying a mascara that is not cruelty free that I know of. It's Maybelline, which I believe is a company that does not, at least it doesn't advertise cruelty free. Maybe it is, but I'll check because Revlon used to be not cruelty free. And in the past year or so, before the pandemic anyway, they became cruelty free in the US. Revlon in China likely isn't because, oh, it hurts me to mess up the brush like this. I just feel like brushes are for powder, but I know that the other YouTubers use a brush, so I guess that's how you do it. You put it on I don't even know if they put it on the brush first or on their face first, but so I'm just going to use the camera to see what happens. Oh, look at me. Oh, it's so depressing. Oh, all right. It's not depressing. I just have to accept my age. Okay, so I like how it feels. Probably not doing it right. Oh, it feels nice. That's true. Just, it's a pity because it messes up the brush, but I guess I could wash it. Ooh, that doesn't look right. I hope I'm doing this right. It's actually, you know what? I went to the beach yesterday for a few hours. So this is probably no longer my color. I didn't think of that. It was my color before I went to the beach. Oh, look at that. Ooh. I may have to just wash it off. We'll see. Because it's not blending in. Could it be that my skin is too dry because I went to the beach? And I put it on my eyelids and everything. Uh-oh. I'm going to get a little bit of water because I guess since my skin is dry, it's not really, I can't spread it very well. I'm going to get a little bit of water on here. I'll be right back. How that goes. Let's see. I put a little water. So. Coming. Sorry, guys. All right, so, and then I'll do this. And if you guys are getting bored with this makeup stuff, let me know, and I'll just go straight to the reaction video where I'll tell you as I'm putting the makeup on. I even put it on my ears because I figure, you know, you got to put on your neck and ears so you don't see the line, especially now that I have this suntan. Ooh, goodness. You know what I should do in Miami? I should get a darker color because it's not, you know, I even have a tan line. Barely, but maybe you could see it there. Because I went to the beach because that helps too with the scarring on my legs. I just depilated recently, so it's a little bit irritated. Yeah, the water is helping, but I think I probably first of all used too much. So if you, oh goodness, look at me. I look like Marcel Marceau, the pantomime guy, a very famous pantomime artist. I'm not wearing earrings. Yeah, I'm either going to have to wash this off or put more water on here. All right, I'm learning. First of all, then, apparently, your skin has to be well moisturized when you're using it. And secondly, don't use so much. Wow, that's good. I won't have to use as much, but I definitely can't go out like this. So I'm going to get a little bit more water. I'm actually going to throw water on my face and see how that goes. And in worst case scenario, oh wow, it's almost. Okay. All right, I'm coming. Okay, well, I'll just tell you my review then, because I've never worn this stuff before. First of all, it definitely has good coverage. It sort of feels waxy, which is probably why it gives such good coverage. I was telling, if you just arrived, this is Kat Von D makeup. And Kat Von D is Kat Von D. Look at my teeth looking yellow with this white on my face. But Kat Von D is a tattoo artist, and she now has, for many years, has had a makeup line. And this foundation covers tattoos. So Kat Von D did a commercial video, where she's covered basically her whole body with tattoos. So she used her foundation, and I guess her makeup artists or whatever, covered her body with her foundation, and she looked like she had no tattoos. It was incredible. Like she had no tattoos. because the makeup was covering it. So now that I'm using the makeup, that was the reason I bought it. I have some scarring on my body, and I thought, oh, that'll be cool. You know, when I go out in the summertime, the parts where I'm scarred, I can use them. And so I'm noticing it's kind of waxy. It's hard to spread. So you certainly would have to have a more moisturized skin. And look at me, obviously, it's not, it's, I'm finding it difficult to spread. It's almost like a paint texture on my face. It didn't feel like that on when I put it on my hands. But anyway, I'm probably going to have to try to wash it off, and I hope it comes off easily. Oh my goodness, guys, I think I'm going to have to just wash it off. So I imagine that it's a very good, it was not cheap, but I got it on sale. So I figured, oh, it's on sale. I'll give it a try. I hate spending money on makeup, but so definitely if you use it properly, it gives good coverage. I just got a suntan, so the color I bought back when I was in Maryland and my skin color without a suntan, I got the light. This is like the second lightest one. There's one even lighter than this, but I got the second lightest one. And now that I have a suntan, it turns out I should have gotten a less light one. So I'm just gonna wash this off. But it was good to, do a little review. And the base, let me try putting some of this base on. Maybe that'll loosen it up. This is the base. You're supposed to put this on before. It's called Lock It. Lock It. So if you want to cover tattoos, it works, or scarring or something. Let me try. And if this doesn't work, I'm just going to try to wash it off. I'm feeling like it's going to be difficult to wash off. I may have to get some cold cream or something. So let's see if this loosens up the... Yeah, all right. Yeah, guys, I'm going to just wash it off. I don't even know how to do it right, but, I'm going to need a darker one. Yeah. Yeah, no good, no good. Let me read this. I used to love and use her foundation. It's very heavy coverage. Yeah, I'm noticing that. So yeah, I'm going to say it's very good. I can tell it's good quality. And if you want to cover scars, if you get the right color. If you're going to get a suntan, or if you're someone who tans in the summer and is light in the winter, then get both colors, or just buy it when you're tan to match it. But yeah, it's obviously, now that I have a little bit, I only got a little bit tan. I didn't even get that much. It's already too noticeable. So I'll wash it off, but I will give it a good rating. If it's probably worth what she buys for. I would wait till it's on sale. I pretty much got an okay deal. I got a brush, I got a base, I got a foundation, and I got the blotting powder, all for one price, which I don't remember the price, but I remember it wasn't difficult to pay. So I'm just going to wash my face. Hopefully a couple of people will jump on, and then I'll do a reaction video. There's a YouTuber that I've been following for a while that I love. I love her. She's fun. She's, funny. I just like her. Also a woman with tattoos all over her body, but I no longer judge people with tattoos. I will admit, when it was first coming into style, I did judge the people, because I'm from a generation that looked poorly on women with tattoos, definitely. And the men with tattoos, okay, if he had one or two, it was okay. If he was in the military, or if he was a criminal, it was more expected. In the military, it was like, oh, okay, well, he's in the military. It was sort of you didn't mind. But, I guess we felt that if you were someone who wasn't in the military, if you had tattoos, you were a bad person. You were probably a criminal. You probably had been in prison. That's what we thought. And now, obviously, that's not true because actually one of my nieces has a little tattoo somewhere. And my stepdaughter has a big, huge one that she got after I left. I still don't like tattoos. I would prefer women not use them, but that's the style now. So what can I do? So yeah, I'm gonna wash my face. I'll be right back. I'll use a little cream or something. I don't know how I'm gonna get this off. Actually, let me try. Oh. So I can probably be. Oh. So, all right, now I'll explain about taking it off. Okay, so I need a towel. Oh, yeah, I have a little towel. Okay, so as far as taking it off, I have cream on my face right now, don't worry. I just tried to take it off with soap and water, and all it did was it took off a little bit, but mainly all it did was spread it around my face, and it feels very waxy. So it's not a regular foundation. It's heavy coverage, like someone said in the chat. Uh, Definitely it would work if you get the right color. And so the soap and water didn't work, but now I put on like cold cream. So I assume any kind of moisturizing cream. Let's see. Yeah. So it isn't so difficult to take off. There it is on the towel. If you use some cream or oil, probably makeup remover cream. So let's see. Yeah, that definitely works better. So yeah. So removing it shouldn't be too difficult, but you probably would have to go over your face 2 or 3 times to make sure it comes off completely. So yeah, look at that. Oh, now I'm irritating my face by. So I'm going to finish taking this off. Oh, I ran back here. Physically lately, I've been so pooped. Maybe it's age. It's also because I never worked out, so I probably don't have a high. But I just ran to the bathroom, scrubbing my face. It was almost like a workout for me. So let me take this off. Sorry, I keep running back and forth. So anyway, so definitely I would recommend it if you apply it properly. If you apply it right, if your skin is moisturized enough. So I'll be right back, and I'll do the reaction video. I'll explain a little more about the YouTuber. I'll put the link, and then I'll do the reaction video. Those are kind of fun. So Hi, guys. I'm still here, guys. Sorry I'm taking so long. In the meantime, ow. Oh. Okay, guys, I'm still here. I'll tell you what happened. When I was scrubbing my face, I probably scrubbed a little too hard. I had a small pimple and I scrubbed so hard that it started to bleed a little bit. Sorry, I know that's kind of gross, but I don't want to be on camera while I'm applying pressure. I'll be there. I'll be there in a second. Hopefully 2 or 3 more people will arrive so we can have fun on that video that I'm going to do a reaction video. Okay. So the reaction video, in the meantime, while I'm doing this, the reaction video that I'm about to do is a YouTuber that I truly like a lot. I really enjoy her videos. I like watching her. She's just does her regular everyday life. But this morning, she has a new video up where she's making a recipe. And the recipe looks delicious. It's something that I would probably eat. And I started watching and I saw like a few seconds in, maybe 30 seconds in or less. And I noticed that the way she is making it is interesting, to say the least. So even though it's a recipe I would eat, I probably wouldn't prepare it the way that she is doing it. So I'm going to do the reaction to how she's preparing it. And this is in no way reflecting how I feel about the YouTuber. I really like her a lot. Just, I'm not crazy about the way she's making this dish. So I'll be right back. I'm still working on. Has anyone arrived since? Oh, less people are here. Then I better hurry up. People are getting bored. Okay, so I'm so sorry, guys. This is not working. Okay, guys, I so apologize. It's taking a long time. People are leaving because they're getting bored. I had a small, pimple on the side of my nose. So I hope it's better. All right, and now my skin feels very dry, so I'm going to put on some cream. Oh, that feels good. You know when your skin is very dry and you put on cream? Oh, it feels so good. It's just soaking it up. So that's that. Maybe I'll try a little more of this now. But yeah, I don't want to have the same problem again. So we'll leave it. So those of you who just arrived, I just did a review on the Kat Von D foundation. It works, but the coverage is very, very strong and the texture is kind of waxy. So it's hard it doesn't move, which is good if you're out partying and, maybe dancing and perspiring, and it will definitely stay put. That's the good side. The bad side is you got to make a little extra effort to get it off when you get home after partying. And if you're tired and want to go to bed, it's going to take a little while to take off. So you may end up going to bed with your makeup on and smearing it all over your pillow. So, you decide what's best. All right, now I'm going to pull up the video. And all right, so the name of the channel is May Bay Life. So let's find the video. And we will do the recipe review of how she's making it once I find her. Okay, there's the channel. Let's get her latest video. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to give you the link in the chat for this video. And of course, there's going to be a commercial first. So here's the video. I should put my contact lenses in because with the glasses, this is so that I can see. These are horrible glasses. And you may not be able to, will you be able to see my reactions? Okay, here's the link. Okay, that's the link. So she's making a recipe that looks delicious. I'll leave my glasses on. Hopefully you'll be able to see the reaction. So I did watch about, I'd say 20 seconds of the video. So I already have an idea what it's like, but I'm going to watch the whole thing now. As soon as I realized it was a video that was not really how I would make the recipe, I decided to do the reaction video. So first there's a commercial. We have to skip the commercial. Skip ads. Okay, here we go. Starting.
Girl, baby, and I do a mentorship program, y'all. I teach y'all
she
how to be
first does her little intro.
And if you don't know who I am, I advise you to check out my channel. Hit me up on all social media platforms. I am everywhere.
She's kind of rough. She's kind of a rough lady. But I like her a lot. I really do. Her and there was another lady who doesn't upload anymore. She was from Canada.
Let's go. Where you at?
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so now the final touches on this chili spaghetti is this, okay? We'll take this. You want to break up these noodles real quick like this.
So she's got the noodles on her countertop.
Break up the noodles like this.
And she's mixing it with her hands, bare hands.
Which try to make sure
I'm sure she washed them beforehand. And her family probably doesn't mind. But
we'll grab some of this garlic.
So then I figured, okay, she mixed up the noodles with the tomatoes with her hands. It's on the countertop. I'm sure the countertop is clean.
It real good.
Okay, now she's throwing in some parsley garlic powder. No salt.
Okay, like so.
So then when she did that, I figured, oh, she's going to use a spoon or something. And now she's throwing the sauce on. So at that point, I've seen up until this point. I said, okay, now she's probably going to use a spoon or something because it's gotten pretty messy.
Like that.
guess what happens?
Now you're gonna mix
There
that
she
up
goes. She's
all together.
using her hands to mix
Once you
up
mix it all
the
up,
sauce and the
you're gonna add in
bow
that
ties
ground beef, and I'm gonna show y'all how
pasta.
good it is. Okay.
So that's already getting kind of weird. Now, her family probably sees her cooking like that and says, oh, that's the way to cook, you know? Just like we knead bread dough, we do it the same way. But this
Okay.
is tomato sauce. She's got her jewelry on. I don't know.
Look at this chili spaghetti.
And she calls it
You can't tell
spaghetti.
me
They're
this
the
don't
bow
look good.
ties.
Okay.
So she's telling us
Look
how
how
to
so my
do it.
husband,
Now
he
she's
gonna love it.
smooshing it again still.
And
Is
now
she
you
gonna
gonna
wash her
rinse your
hands?
off real quick.
Okay, she's washing her hands. Okay, that's good. At least she's rinsing them. But it actually, if I would use a bowl and a spoon,
That cheese.
I would actually like this recipe.
Okay.
Now she's putting, I
Okay,
guess,
it's open.
cheese,
So
grated
now you got the
cheese,
cheese.
grated
You got the
cheese.
cheese and open. So you got everything you need.
Mhm,
Oh
cheese.
no, I forgot the meat, guys.
Oh no, she's gonna put meat in there,
Let me forget the meat.
and I wonder how she's gonna mix it.
didn't
So
tell me
she's
to add
putting
no
some
meat.
cooked ground beef on there. I guess she's getting it out of
Let
a
me forget the
pan.
most important part.
Threw it in there.
There's no
So
meat.
the ground beef. Okay, now she's using like a spatula. Okay, at least. Still, it's on the countertop. I don't know why. Maybe she didn't want to
Yeah.
mess up a bowl, but she still has to clean the
You
counter.
can't say
So,
this don't look good.
so I probably wouldn't eat at her house, even though I like her
Wanna
very
spread it out
much, and I'm
evenly.
sure her food is delicious.
So get a nice toss of cheese together.
Now she's gonna put
okay?
grated cheese. I just
So
wonder
now,
if she's gonna go
go
right
like
into
this.
the plates, or if she's gonna, you know, sprinkling the, Kraft grated cheese on there. And I hope she uses the spatula at least. Okay, using the
Toss it one
spatula,
more time.
she's plopping it like this, taking it from the outside, and
Hey! Come here.
she's calling her husband. I guess she's gonna show him her creation. Okay. Well, if her husband doesn't care and she's feeding him, who am I to judge? She's putting more cheese on. It actually would be a delicious recipe. I would actually
Take a
eat
bite.
it. Not prepared that way. Quick. Looks delicious. I would keep the meat
It's
out.
simple.
No,
Get
you just
you a
got a fork
And eat.
and just eat. That's it.
Mix it on the floor. Nah, this cleaner than the floor.
Okay, she's just eating off the counter, and she's probably gonna call her husband. I don't know. I mean, in Louisiana, I saw New Orleans, they do, is it crab fry or shrimp fry? Shrimp fries or boiled shrimp. And they spread it over newspaper, like they just have these huge
Good.
I
picnic
have a challenge
tables.
for all of you. Go to
Delish.
every computer in your house.
And
your
on the
mom's, your dad's,
picnic
your sister,
table,
your brother's
they
computer, and
put the
install
newspaper
Honey.
and
Wait,
they
Mom, before you
boiled
check out,
shrimp. They strain the,
do you
and they
have to
throw the shrimp
reinstall?
all down the
Oh, no,
table.
no. It's a free
with,
browser add-on that automatically
just
applies
like that, and
coupon codes
people
when
eat
you
off
check
the
out
table.
online.
But it's
What?
shrimp,
It is
they're
okay. My mom wants
separate.
to buy these
It's
three brackets
on
online. They cost $639.
newspaper.
Before you check out, Mom,
The
you
shrimp,
just
I
open
think,
a new
sometimes
tab
still
and
have
type in
the
joinhoney.com.
shell on.
Now just click
Skip that. Okay, she's eating it. She called her husband. I'm gonna guess her husband's gonna get another fork, and they're just gonna eat out of the pile off the counter. So, I guess among family members, that's fine. I wouldn't do that if friends came over.
Bon appetit.
She threw the fork in there. I'm not judging. Maybe it's easier for her to just everyone eat off the counter, then she just wipes off the counter and sprays it with a little,
Here you go.
yeah, just from the table to her husband. She's gonna feed her husband. If that's how they bond over meals, and okay, I will say the positive parts. First of all, no dirty dishes. You're not wasting paper plates either, which isn't good for the environment, or plastic plates, as people. And, then all you got to do, let's say 4 or 5 members of the family just eat it like that. You just got to clean off the table, maybe a few cups that people are drinking out of.
I did. I'm good.
And now her husband walked in.
I'm good to what? I just eat off the counter.
Okay, her husband is asking, why are you eating it off the counter? Okay, so at least it's looked upon as questionable.
You good? Yeah.
He likes it. Okay, now she's showing. Okay, that's the video then. Now they're dancing. She's a very pretty woman, like her face, very pretty, but she doesn't, her way of dressing, personally, I don't think makes the best of her beauty. She's, a bit overweight. She has a sister that she has to take care of. Her sister's has issues. I don't know if she was born that way or anyway, video's over. So that's another reason I like her. She's taking care of her sister who's bedridden. And I don't know if her sister is mentally not well or if maybe she has cerebral palsy. I haven't watched enough of her videos to know if she's ever explained what her sister has. But that's a part of me that feels, that made me start liking her. Because I'll admit, the first time I saw her, I tried not to be judgmental. She has tattoos. She, does things that maybe I don't necessarily identify with. But, I kept watching. For some reason, I just liked her. I kept watching, and then I learned that she had a sister who's bedridden, and she's taking care of her. She went to another YouTuber, and I saw her interacting with the other YouTuber who I guess lives in her town and they're friends or something. And I liked the interaction. She was very warm. And anyway, so now I like her, but she did this video that's kind of yucky. So anyway, so I guess that's the end of my little live. That was all. I was going to do the makeup review. And if there are no questions, I guess I'll just end this live. I'll go get a snack. I didn't really have breakfast. It's 9:47 here. So I'll get some breakfast. Maybe I'll go to the beach one more time before I go back because tomorrow I won't have time to go to the beach. I've made a few plans. So I'm going to go to the beach today for a little while. Start packing. Although I leave Tuesday, I don't have to pack now, but I guess just start organizing to make sure I don't have anything in the laundry. Because while I'm here, of course, I throw things in the laundry as if I live here because I'm at my parents' house. So last time I left like 5 pairs of underwear. And then I was up there as like I had to wash every day because I couldn't find, I was thinking, where did they go? And I was getting ready to buy more because I said, I don't know, they're gone. I had not realized that I'd left them all in Miami because I'd left them in the laundry and I left. And in the meantime, laundry got washed. So that was a nice little surprise when I got here. I found my lost underwear. So now I don't have to buy more because, I came here, but I was thinking when I'm down there, I was thinking when I got here, I would order some and have it delivered here. But I discovered that they were here. So anyway, all right, guys, bye. I know I've been doing a lot of videos lately and I haven't necessarily been making quality videos. I'm just sort of quantity right now. But, because sometimes I think if I upload a video, it has to be very well done. And I put so much demand on myself that I end up not uploading the videos. So I said, well, people have mentioned that it doesn't matter if I have makeup, although most of my videos are going to be with not seeing me. But occasionally I'll make an appearance. I guess if I don't scare you off looking like this, I won't scare you off when I'm looking somewhat, more put together. So, all right. Thank you for visiting. Oh, thank you, Kelly. That's nice of you. All right. Yeah, I'll do the rambles probably most likely for sure. More often lately now that I'm feeling a little better. The pandemic, I didn't want to do anything. The first year I was miserable. I had moved to that apartment, if some of you recall. I was alone. I never left. I was getting depressed. I would visit at the time he was a friend. Now he's kind of a boyfriend again. But, we're friends that are kind of boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't know what it is. I guess we've got to sort it out. I'm happy with him, even though it's not your dream relationship, but I'm safe. I guess at this point in my life, yeah, I would love to find Mr. Perfect and have the whirlwind romance and all the feelings that you have when you meet someone special. I'd like that to happen, but it becomes less and less likely as you get older. And then you look more for safety, a person you feel safe with, that you can talk to easily, that is for the most part non-judgmental. Or if they judge you, they tell you to your face, hey, whatever they're, so even though it's not pleasant as much when they're brutally honest, but that's why you're with someone. It's like my brother or my mother or my father telling me to my face, look, this is how it is. And, so that's kind of comforting. But, okay, guys. So, all right, bye. See you all next time around. Bye, Kelly. Thank you for those nice comments. And thank you all for sitting through this. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.